SB19 was featured in Donga on February 18, 2022. Donga is one of the newspapers in South Korea. The headline of the article about SB19 says, Filipino idols who grew up with K-pop roots, gain popularity in the world. Let's get help from Google to translate this Korean article into English. "10 years ago, few predicted that K-pop would top the Billboard charts. The Dreamers' battles are only recorded after the miracle is completed. They're composed of 5 young men from the Philippines. Their group was ridiculed from the beginning. Even when K-pop emerged, people said Southeast Asia was a permanent pop fringe and merely a consumer country." According to Pablo, Manananggal, a Filipino mythological monster, separates his body. Even when the upper body is flying, the lower body is on the ground. Among our songs, Mana is a song about us. Like Manananggal, we promise to always remain humble. They have a studio in Manila, Philippines. These 5 men in their 20s, sitting together, had young faces and humble attitudes. However, their eyes and wit were overflowing with the spirit of a challenger beyond vigor. The group SB19, Pablo, Josh, Stel, Ken and Justin, responded to the exclusive video interview with the Donga Elbow. They are the eyes of a typhoon in Southeast Asian music. The history of Southeast Asian pop is being rewritten in the hands of those who claim to be pioneers of P-pop. At the Billboard Music Awards in the US last year, they were nominated together with BTS and Ariana Grande for Top Social Artist. It is the first time that a Southeast Asian act has been nominated for this award ceremony. Last month, on the Billboard Hot Trending Songs chart, SB19's new song Bazinga topped the chart for 7 weeks, briefly breaking the longest-running record of BTS Butter. In the interview, Pablo said, "Starting as a fan of Big Bang and Girls' Generation, I also listened to BTS Spring Day and practiced following the Dance of Danger." SB19, which debuted in 2018, is a combination of K-pop know-how and Filipino human resources. Korean entertainment agency Show BT entered the Philippines and recruited and trained local talents. The group's name 19 is a number that is the sum of each digit of the country codes of Korea, 82, and the Philippines, 63. SB is the aspiration to break the limits of P-pop sound break. It was just a dream, but the beginnings of these 5 men were different. Their personalities, musical tastes, backgrounds, as well as their origins vary from Cagayan de Oro, Mindanao to Malabon, Manila. Pablo explained, "We came from different islands and spoke our own dialects, and as trainees, we quarreled from the moment we first met. Now, the 5 personalities harmonize like colors to create SB19's world of music." Rapper and leader Pablo writes and composes the lyrics. All members work together to create choreography and music video concepts. Josh shared, "During nearly 4 years of training and even in the early days of our debut, we suffered from a lot of doubts and malicious comments around us. Like my friends, I had to help my parents financially after graduating from high school, but I was sorry that I couldn't. Sometimes we didn't have money, so we slept on the street and I suffered from depression, but we trusted each other and ran towards our seemingly vain dreams. In the end, we wrote a drama." Recently in the Philippines, groups with SB19 as their role model appear one after another. P-pop world, drawn only in dreams by 5 young people, will be opened. Pablo shared, "There are so many talented people in singing and dancing in the Philippines. Until now, our pop culture has been stagnant as it has been stuck with politics or suffered from monopoly problems of some companies. This is the beginning." SB19 will appear on the Korean public for the first time through the ASEAN Korea Online Music Festival round in Korea, which will be aired on KBS1 TV from 12:10 p.m. on the 20th. They will perform on one stage with representatives of 11 countries, including Laos, Cambodia, and Thailand. Reporter Lim Hyunimi at Donga.com. The caption in his picture says, SB19, a Filipino idol group that caused a stir in the pop world, said, just as K-pop took time to prove its charm to the global market, P-pop has just opened its doors and a long journey has begun. From left to right, Style vocal, Pablo, rap, leader, Justin vocal, Ken vocal, and Josh, rap, vocal.